How's it going, everybody? Well, we have some new news on the FTX front. We have official voting. Looks like it has gone out. Um, this is just the the Kroll restructuring website that has some of the dates. The voting deadline being August 16th, and the tentative hearing October 7th. If anything in the past tells us anything, these dates will get pushed. Probably, who knows? Maybe up to the end of the year even. But we did get emails went out. I'm not going to show you my email just because it has a code on it. But again, official emails did go out from Kroll. Make sure you're getting a legitimate email, checking the sender of it, and logging in through the websites you've used before. Don't just arbitrarily click on email and go into some scam website because I've already gotten 2 or 3 scams in the same time frame as well. But once you click on that email, you do get a screen that takes you over to the Kroll website where you can get a submit your ballot for voting. You'll put in your unique ID from the email, which is in that email itself. Your name, email goes in there, and then once you type that in, there is actually not like a submit button. You just type in the information, and then there was like a little loading bar up at the top. It took quite a bit of time, maybe 30 seconds to a minute to actually load, and then it pulled up this plan class where it actually has your actual case, and then an option here, this link here, to submit your ballot. So once you click on that, then it takes you into the ballot depending on what your claim is. So mine was a Class 7B, which is a U.S. convenience claim, and that had the introduction here, the confirmation of my amount, and then a bunch of different agreements that you can look through, read through what you're agreeing to, voting on the plan to either accept or reject the plan, a third-party release, and additional certifications, things like that. There's obviously a lot of details here. I'm going to put a link in the video description to another YouTuber that I found right here, Aaron Bennett. Been watching some of his videos. Goes way more in depth, shows you more screenshots, gives you more of the background on all of this. So click on that video. He has a great video here on how to vote if you want to watch a 15-minute video on that and more details. You can also go look at his channel. Tons of great information. So check that out. It's going to be way more in depth than what I'm sharing with you here. All I'm doing here is acknowledging that, yes, a voting email did go out. The official email, you can go online and vote for that. As far as how you should vote, that is your decision. I will say on the convenience claim, as you read through it, it says that this one here. So the convenience claims is allow an amount equal to or less than $50,000. So if your claim amount, which is on here, your voting amount that you're claiming, which for me is a small amount of money in comparison to many people out there. But in my case, it probably makes sense to just have the convenience claim. I just want the cash or whatever form they're going to pay me, which may become a taxable event because they're selling my investment from FTX and paying me the cash of that, the valuation of that. Like I talked in previous videos, it's an older valuation. They're not, that's why you're agreeing in this form. Like, hey, here's what they've calculated to be your valuation. Do you accept it? And they wanted to pay it out as a convenience claim, which again, if you're in the United States, which is the one I have here, this U.S. convenience claim, I imagine that's going to be a simple routing of cash. Possibly they may pay it through some kind of crypto stable coin or something like that, but my guess is going to be they're just going to pay you a cash settlement straight into your bank account, or send you a check in the mail and, hey, here's your cash settlement. If you're above 50,000, then yeah, you may not want to accept that because you're basically locking yourself into this limitation. Again, go watch the other video. Goes way more into detail into that. I'm just sharing in my case. It seems like I don't want to drag this out. I have no interest in getting legal involved with a lawyer, anything to go beyond what this is. When this all first happened, you know, it was kind of like, oh, we might get nothing. So the fact that we're getting something back, and given that my amount was fairly small in comparison to most people, the convenience claim probably makes sense. There may be other opinions out there on how this whole thing's being handled, and I get it. If you have large amounts of money held with FTX, there might be other routes you're wanting to take. So all that to say, you have to work through this. Again, watch the other video if you need a step-by-step, but I'll be working through this in the next coming days or weeks or so. Feel free to comment below if you have any thoughts of your own, and yeah, sharing the discussion down there. But yeah, the good thing is, seems like we're seeing progress made, and I guess maybe depending on where you're sitting on this, it may be a good thing or a bad thing, but hopefully we will see these funds start to get released. My thinking is, if their voting deadline is on the 16th, if they actually hold to that, they do this hearing on the 7th, you know, if they actually held to these dates, could we see a payout end of this year? Maybe, if they really want to push and try to wrap this up by the end of the year. But my guess is these dates will get pushed, and if we're lucky, we'll probably see payouts, you know, early 2025. But hey, we could be pleasantly surprised. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys for a quick watch. Again, check out the link in the description if you want to see more on this topic. We'll talk to you guys soon.